You know, I don't take joy in talking about the downfall of Assassin's Creed. I was like 7 years old. I loved Assassin's Creed so fucking much. I went to school in an Assassin's Creed cloth hoodie. I thought I was Timothy, gang. You feel me? It doesn't matter now because I would rock that shit and I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I mean? Ubisoft, y'all could have paid me a bag. That's how much I love the game. This meme where it's like, yo, mom, can you use your credit card to buy me Assassin's Creed? That was me, nigga. That was all me. So I was in the streets when Assassin's Creed hit that downfall and decrease in quality. I was there. The last game I did play was Odyssey, all right? I wanted to talk about what happened with Assassin's Creed. So we're gonna dive into all of it, all right? So grab your popcorn, young bull, grab your snacks, my nigga on some cord catching shit, sit back and relax. We're gonna talk about what happened to Assassin's Creed. Recently, I have been playing Assassin's Creed 1 just for the sole purpose that, you know, we have seen Assassin's Creed 4 getting that remake, bruh. Turn me up.
Let's go for 4, please. Let's go.
Turn me up. That's kind of cinema. You feel me? And I'm seeing the GOAT in the cosplay outfit, bro. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. You feel me?
Absolute cinema.
But that's not gonna take away what we gotta talk about. You know what I mean? When it comes to Assassin's Creed, this is an amazing first step. Don't get it fucked up. The remake for Assassin's Creed 4 is an amazing first step. I thought it was gonna be a remaster because every other remaster that has come out for Assassin's Creed has been hot ass. Trying to play Assassin's Creed 3 on a remaster PS5? Nigga, I'd rather just boot up my P3 and play the original, young boy, or get an emulator. What the fuck am I? Just put HD AI graphics on that mug and that shit was running terribly, bro. Y'all made the experience so painful. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown on why I stopped playing Odyssey, bro. I love the game. You know, I feel like all the RPG games are somewhat decent. They're just not Assassin's Creed titles, if that makes sense. When it comes to Odyssey, I was having a blast. You know, I did like the Roman aspect, you know, the decision-based aspect, the grind RPG world was cool. It just wasn't Assassin's Creed, but I still enjoyed the game for what it is. I was still clinging on to the hope of Assassin's Creed could be, you know, maybe more, or I don't know, go back to what it used to be. Bro, I was halfway through the fucking game, bro. And when I tell you, I found out that you could switch genders mid-game, I'm like, whoa. I want to be a girl, bro. You feel me? I was rocking with the dude in the beginning of the game, and then I was like, bro, I want to switch my gender, bro. So I switched, and then it took half of my fucking progress, bro. You feel me? I was a dickhead, all right? But I stopped playing the game after that. You feel me? Cool, bro. I was not finna do all them missions all over again, gang. I'm not doing all that, bro. You feel me? So I just stopped playing the fucking game. When it came to Mirage, I almost made that purchase. You feel me? I almost made that purchase. With still little bits and pieces of the RPG aspect in the fucking game. You feel me? The parkour looked decent, but bro, y'all bamboozled. The fuck was one nigga, no disrespect, that I seen only on Mirage, bro. There was this one nigga I seen on Instagram Reels, bro. Just going crazy. I think it was YouTube Shorts.
1. Is there any more? 2, 3. Let's just watch for these to be destroyed and then we will launch. A bit more. We haven't hit the floor yet. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ready, Basim? Launch. Take your time, Basim.
He was having a blast though. I thought, hey, shit, he was having fun. So I'm like, damn, maybe the game kind of decent. And I kept watching videos. I'm like, I can't drop 60 on that one, bro. I can't drop 60 on that. Respectfully, I can't do that. You feel me? Shadows.
I shall ascend. The meal monster! Come and get it!
Gang, you're 15 years fucking late, bro. Why is Ghost of Yotei and Ghost of Tsushima a better Assassin's Creed game? Come on, bro. Adding a samurai mechanic? No RPG. I'm talking straight immersive world environment. The straight living in the world of a ninja, assassin, samurai warrior. When Shadows came out, I could see the sauce was stolen, bro. When it comes to Assassin's Creed overall, bro, the franchise... Damn, I'm reminiscing, bro. Damn, franchise was peak, bro. Oh my God, you don't understand how peak Assassin's Creed was in like the earlier 2000s, bro, 2010s. Man, I'd even say up until Syndicate, they was kind of swagging out hard, bro. Them Assassin's Creed trailers back in the day, when I mean they used to build hype like no other video game used to build hype.
I let off too shots, I hit them in this shit, not Bonte quick. What you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make your move. Told that bitch get in, cause she looking confused. I broke the rule, cause this bitch a witness. Plus I just popped through, but she ain't crying. And this hoe is smiling, plus this bitch look cute, so we slide out. I'm checking my mirrors.
Ezio got introduced in the second game. I'm not gonna lie, every Assassin's Creed trailer in that trilogy was just straight The Rock Johnson, aura on the arm, just like, I never seen an assassin move like this. This was the first time ever seeing a nigga with so much sauce, so much aura, getting the job done without saying a word, bro. You feel me? With Altair? Are we serious? When this man was standing at the tower and that clock bell ding, that man disappeared into the crowd. He said, watch out, let me move. Oh, and then he started shot the man over there. Got him. Bro, come on, bro. He was cooking so hard. Oh no, Ezio Auditore, bro. You know, when I say that name, I get a little chill down my spine, bro. Pause.
Say his name one time. Say his full name. Let me hear you say it. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott. Oh man, when I think about that name, how sweet it is to be Ezekiel Elliott.
First, we got to start off. Okay, first let's start off with the Desmond trilogy. We can't miss. All right, the Desmond trilogy did not miss. All right, I'm not gonna sit up here and cap. There is no lies. That era of Assassin's Creed was just different, dog. I don't know how to explain it to you, but when it came to the trailers, the gameplay, everything about Assassin's Creed, the story, my nigga, was peak, bro. I'm replaying Assassin's Creed 1 right now. There's a few years, every few years, where you gotta replay the games, bro. All my Assassin's Creed fans know that, bro. The Ezio story, I feel like I can really get into the meat and potatoes of, because that was like my first Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed 2, and then like everything on out. I'm gonna be honest, like, Ezio Auditore, bro. You know what I'm saying? The revenge story of a young man that got his family killed for no reason. You feel me? That shit was an accident. No, it wasn't an accident, but
The Auditore are not dead. I'm still here. Me, Ezio Auditore.
I feel like you were a lot blinded to the circumstances when it came to Assassin's Creed. Through the gamer's lens, bro, we're presented that the assassins are good people, or like the assassins are like the quote-unquote good guys. But I feel like throughout the story, bro, you kind of see that even with the first game in Assassin's Creed 1, bro, these motherfuckers is not cool people, bro. These motherfuckers is evil as hell on the low, like on some real nigga shit. Both of these motherfuckers is not cool. I'm pretty sure even Altair got betrayed by his fucking headmaster, dog. Like,
So long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
and he was trying to use the apple of Eden for his own evil reasons, young boy. Fuck wrong with him? Come on, man. It was clear as day that the beef was just over the apple of Eden, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it was clear that the beef was just strictly over the apple. And the first game that we got introduced with Ezio, it was clear that, you know what I mean? Like, it was a revenge story at first, but then over time he noticed that, you know, his uncle was involved, his dad was involved with this certain group, and so it was like his mission became a lot bigger and more than revenge. That like he like, yo, this the legacy, bro. Like, yo, my dad was doing this shit. I gotta step up. This is my pop suit. I'm gonna put this shit on. Know what you get into? Even the whole backstory behind Desmond and like the enhanced races.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still not. Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
I will say, quick note, it kind of made me upset after playing Assassin's Creed 3. I think they finished off the conclusion with Desmond's story in a comic book, if I'm not mistaken, which was like kind of insane. I played 4 and everything else, but I think the story was still mainly told from like an employee at Abstergo, and you just basically had to go through the story like that, and you still get bits and pieces on shit that happened to the enhanced races and the animus and stuff like that. It was definitely one of my favorite games of all time. I'm gonna be honest, just for the sole fact of that suit, dog. That suit sold me from day one. Seeing the trailer for that suit, ooh wee! Middle-aged Ezio? Come on, bro, we got a trilogy with my dog, bro. And this was his prime. This was prime Ezio, especially with Ezio's character overall, bro. Especially with how it tied into Revelations. I played Revelations. I had it on my Xbox, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it was like my favorite Assassin's Creed game because I think I was already spoiled when it came to Assassin's Creed 3. I think I played Assassin's Creed 3 and then I played, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it was an amazing story for the sole purpose of like, it was like an old man Ezio, bro. Something I was playing too severely because the 360 had came out with Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3 at the time. So it was like the last thing in the back of my mind. I had a yeet, you feel me? But the hook mechanic was kind of decent, you feel me? The hook mechanic, and I could see the mechanic that upgraded from that game to Assassin's Creed 3. I'm not gonna lie, I can see the generational jump when it came to games in Assassin's Creed 3 and then Revelations. We gotta talk about Assassin's Creed 3, bruh. One of the best Assassin's Creed games of all time when it comes to story, mechanic, Native American story that was not held back about the trauma and scars of America, bruh.
Then I raise my blick and I don't miss. I let off 2 shots, I hit them and this shit not bounty quick. What you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make your move. Told that bitch get in cause she looking confused. I broke the rule, cause this bitch a witness. Plus I just popped through, but she ain't crying. And this hoe is smiling.
You know, Ubisoft, bruh, I don't know what's up with y'all. Y'all kind of scared to dip into that territory again, you feel me? And I understand, bitch. But it's like, dude, you gotta lock in, bro. Especially with how that story introduced one of the best assassins of all time, bro. And how his father was a fucking Templar, bro. You know what I mean? His dad was a Templar. They got a little bit of some Native American pum-pum. You feel me? He fell in love and was like, oh shit, like, you feel me? He thought he was gang. You not Pocahontas, young boy. Calm down, man. I'm pretty sure Cuz got caught in the forest by like this nigga Charles. I hated this dude, bro.
Go!
Listen to that. He knows English.
Small for a savage.
Spirited too.
We have questions for your elders. Only tell us where your village is, boy, and you can go.
Best do as he asks, child.
I could snap your neck, you know. A little more pressure, and pop. The sad little flame of your life extinguished. You are a nothing, a speck of dust. You and all your ilk, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world.
I hated this nigga Charles, bruh. He was a fucking weirdo. Please tell me in the comments if y'all hated this nigga, bruh. He had my little nigga Connor yoinked up. Now, if y'all know ball, bruh, if y'all, that's not even ball. If y'all actually play the fucking game, y'all know that Nathan Kenway, bruh, is the same nigga that is related to the GOAT in Black Flag, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Not.
Father, help me.
This little rascal, however, is a Kenway. What's wrong, Hafen?
I can't see the stage.
Up we go. How's that?
Fine. But won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that. But if they do, then we shall quit this posh gig and go and meet your mother for some chocolate and whites. How's that sound?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's insane. The bloodline is now we just entered the new trilogy of like assassin bloodline families. You feel me? Like Desmond's story ended with Assassin's Creed 3. I'm pretty sure he reset the world. It was kind of a little blurry because they didn't really finish rubbing in. It's like you put on lotion, you didn't rub the story in, gang. You ain't really get in there with the lotion, gang. You ain't really get in there. You feel me? Like it was amazing though. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my god, the world, no!
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
The only reason I got so far in the history and like social studies, like the only reason I got an A on social studies, gang, Assassin's Creed, bro. No bullshit, bro. I'm so serious. You know, you're gaming and you're learning at the same fucking time in the coolest way possible, dog. How was that not fire, my nigga? You know, his village burned down. They were trying to regroup after a couple of years. He's a teenager now and he ends up looking for the assassins. He starts looking for assassins and shit. I forget how exactly he came across learning about the Assassin's Brotherhood. I think it was someone in his village that put him on. Even then, bro, he trained to be one of the best assassins of all time. And then that revenge at the end of the story was peak. It did feel like a bittersweet ending when it came to the Kenway bloodline family, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Even when it came to Black Flag, bro, I loved Black Flag. Black Flag was honestly one of the best things to happen in Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people didn't like the boat mechanic when it came to 3, and I'm gonna be honest, I completely understand. I wasn't the biggest fan of that, but in 4, they made that one of the, I think, the funnest aspects of the game. I love pirates heavy, bro, and I think they made the mechanics super cool to the point where you can still upgrade your shit, you can still do certain things to the point where, gang, I was doing crossovers with my boat, cuz I wasn't even shooting niggas, I was just ramming them, bro. I had upgraded my ram to the point where, cuz if I ram you, if I penetrate you with this ram, you're done. You're done. Assassin's Creed 4 was peak for the sole purpose of the boat, the atmosphere going throughout the Caribbean, bro. I had my parents watching, bro. All my Jamaicans, all my Caribbeans. Shout out to Speed. I know he in Jamaica right now, or Caribbean. I know where he's probably gonna be somewhere else by the time I drop this video. But they were in Assassin's Creed 4. You literally go throughout the Caribbean and you just dead ass go through so many islands and you meet so many different people and bro, literally, mind you, slavery is going around at the time. So at the end of the game, in the DLC, his fucking right hand becomes an assassin and ends up freeing slaves, bro. Freedom Cry is one of the best DLCs of all fucking time, bro. I don't give a fuck. At the same time, bro, we got to talk about Assassin's Creed 3 DLC. I can't forget about Assassin's Creed 3 DLC. When George Washington became a fucking dictator, bro. Had gotten Native American abilities, bro. It was like insane, like magic and spirits. It was, bro, it was honestly one of the coolest things that I have ever seen when it came to Assassin's Creed. Gotta give a quick shout out to Assassin's Creed Rogue. Is that what it's called? Assassin's Creed Rogue? Game was fucking filler, bro. That game was, it wasn't ass. But if y'all played Assassin's Creed 3, 4, and basically Liberations as well, you can tell that that game was easily copy and paste. But what I will give Assassin's Creed Rogue, you feel me, is the fact that the story was honestly cool. Being it told from an assassin going to a Templar, and it was like, ooh, I like this. Because you always see that the Templars have deeper layers to them, and they might be quote unquote the good guys in certain perspectives. But but it's just so forgettable, bruh. Nobody was playing that shit, young bull. I was playing that. I'm not gonna lie. I was playing this shit. I was playing the fuck out that game, bro. I was playing the fuck out that game. Just for the sole fact, I ain't had no Xbox One yet. And so when that Unity dropped, boy, I was salty as shit. I was salty. But then I got the Xbox One and eventually got Unity. But I'm gonna be honest, Assassin's Creed Unity, I think, is when the downfall for Assassin's Creed began to happen, bro. Not saying Assassin's Creed Unity is a bad game at all. I think Assassin's Creed Unity is one of the most underrated games in the franchise when it comes to Assassin's Creed. I just think it was another cyberpunk situation, low-key. Unity, it came out with so many glitches and bugs, and it was when it was the new console was coming out, the Xbox One and PS4, and so the game was a bit buggy. The game was a bit buggy, and people were kind of shitting on the game, and I understand, but I really did see so much potential when it came to Assassin's Creed Unity, and so when it came to Unity a couple years later, people ended up modding the game and updates started to happen to the game. And the game was honestly, you could see when like that experience for Assassin's Creed was like otherworldly low key. When it came to like the city and the population for Assassin's Creed Unity, bro, it was kind of insane, bro. Even the parkour, I will say, I think the older games have like better parkour low key when it comes to really being classical to parkour. It comes to the older games like the Ezio trilogy of parkour. The combos and what you can do is kind of decent. I'm not gonna lie, it is very real life parkour-esque compared to when you see Assassin's Creed 3 up until Unity. I do think that it's very fluid though. It is fluid as hell to just really run through areas and just really it is fluid as fuck. I will say that. And you can really make some really cool montages. But I love both of them regardless, bro. I really love both, especially combat systems when it comes to both of the games. But yeah, bro, when it came to Unity, I will say Unity was like a change to both aspects of adding, more fluidity to the combat and giving me more of like a sword fight aspect. I will take back the disrespect that I kind of gave Rogue, because I forgot that at the end of Rogue, he is the one that ends up killing the main protagonist's father in Unity.
How to find Charles from that damned box. That's him, Charles Dorian.
You wait just here. I will return when this hand reaches the top.
That's forever.
Not as long as all that. And when I get back, we'll see the firework.
Ow! Did you see their faces when we stole those apples?
I'm Arno.
Elise.
I'm here with my father.
So am I. He has important business with the king.
Perhaps you have seen him? Have you seen a little boy around?
You're the traitor. I'm just finishing old business.
Old Connor and his assassins. The American Revolution undid your Templar business.
Then perhaps we should start a revolution of our own.
Make a lot of Syndicate fans upset right now, but I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna get this off my chest, bro. After Assassin's Creed Unity, bro, I loved Syndicate, all right? I think Syndicate was a decent game, but I feel like after Syndicate, bro, is when the fall off really started to begin, bro. And Syndicate was the one that kind of gave us the blueprint that it was over to begin with, I really thought that Assassin's Creed Syndicate had really cool concepts, bro. Don't get it fucked up. Like adding the hook mechanic, the zipline mechanic, having the gang. It was really cool. I might have to replay it, but I'm gonna be completely honest, when it came to other Assassin's Creed games, I feel like this is when you start to see Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft start to try to ease their way into the RPG aspect of Assassin's Creed, bro. Even in Unity, you kind of see it a little bit with the upgrade system, but you still had mainly the environment and the single player aspect to the game. But I remember you did have co-op and stuff like that. But when it came to Syndicate, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you could see it edging its way, an enjoyable experience. But it kind of felt like the same way Assassin's Creed Rogue was handled, kind of like a mashup of made up things that they didn't really know what to do, but they were committed. I'm not gonna lie. I think Assassin's Creed Syndicate had that shit on. It was swag. I think it was like this thing. I don't have it so high on my list compared to the other Assassin's Creed games. It's just not my favorite. And I remember beating the game and like having a good time playing the game, bro. I had fun even after finishing this main story, bro. Like I was just running around the city just doing fuck all. Like, you feel me? And it is not a bad game. I just felt like it just wasn't, I guess, the best experience that I've had in Assassin's Creed. Maybe it was the city, but I don't know. I did like the brother and the sister dynamic when it came to the characters though. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. After Syndicate, I think they switched up and tried to do RPG all the way. This was the first RPG Assassin's Creed game, and I'm not gonna lie, it was different. But different don't mean it ain't good. You feel me? Like a lot of the RPG games, when it comes to Assassin's Creed, bro, now where I feel like we're diving into a whole other trilogy and like section of Assassin's Creed lore. When it comes to the RPG games, I'm gonna be completely honest. Origins was like, I think, the game that got it right when it came to still knowing what kept Assassin's Creed, like the environment, the being an assassin. I feel like the story just felt so close to him being like so rooted to the vengeance and the Assassin's Creed ethnics like that. I don't know, like most assassins that we've seen so far have just been revenge stories low-key, and Bayek was still a revenge story. Like Bayek was still a revenge story that like leaned on the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood heavily, bro.
You are the Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi's were supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh. You see this? I can read my own name, Nat! We will find you. We will find you in your sleep! Sleep? I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all! Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa!
And even though the gameplay wasn't like mainly traditional to the Assassin's Creed lore, the environment in the attacks, everything was so cordial when it came to Assassin's Creed. Knowing that like they're not dull, but you have equipment and you have so many things in your arsenal that can make you like move like a whole different level of an assassin, but still keep that tone. And they didn't lose what it meant to be an assassin when it came to Origins, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like his revenge story, like his character, the drip, the swag when it came to him having that shit on, that hoodie, bro. Oh my god. Odyssey was the last time, like I if y'all remember earlier in the video, I explained that Odyssey was the last one that I played, and for certain reasons, you know what I mean, I already explained it. But I felt like Odyssey wasn't even necessarily a bad game when it came to Assassin's Creed. I just felt like a lot of the RPG games after Odyssey and after Origins, better say, not Assassin's Creed game related. It kind of felt like they were diving farther from what made assassins, if that makes sense. Like even in Odyssey, we were loosely talking about like assassins, but when it came to Odyssey, Valhalla, it just felt like we were diving farther outside of the realm of Assassin's Creed, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And it necessarily not even saying that they're bad games. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they really Assassin's Creed games? If that's what I'm saying. You know, not saying that they're even bad, because I remember having fun on Odyssey, bro. Like I literally said I got done half of the fucking game. I got done half of the game, dog. I was having fun. You feel me? I looked up the ending because I was like, gang, I'm not doing all that again, because I was really putting in work. I was really grinding. I had no job. I was unemployed, young boy. I was still in school. I was putting in that work. Really cool. I'm just like, bro, I don't think that's Assassin's Creed. Mirage, y'all kind of blueballed us with like saying that we're going back to the basics of Assassin's Creed, and y'all knew what y'all were doing with saying that, like in the promo. What I will say, bro, I already made a video talking about how, you know, the Assassin's Creed 4 getting a remake is such a good step forward for them really going back to what makes the game Assassin's Creed. You know, they're adding like their new stuff and some of the newer mechanics that they have in like, I think the newer games into Assassin's Creed 4's remake. So it's not like a complete copy and paste. So they're changing some of the stuff when it comes to Assassin's Creed 4's combat. But bro, if you look at the difference between 2013's Assassin's Creed and the game that we're seeing now, bro, it is insane. I'm not ungrateful, but when you look at other games that deserve a remake in Assassin's Creed, bro, Assassin's Creed 1 and that like trilogy of like Desmond's lore definitely needs to be explored in getting a remake, just for the sole purpose. Gang, sometimes that game is fucking painful to play back, bro. You know what I'm saying? The replay value on some of those Assassin's Creed games are kind of fucking painful, bro. Yeah, but not saying that the game is bad at all, because I still love Assassin's Creed. I'm replaying Assassin's Creed 1 right now, and it's like, I'm honestly cooking up with some of the parkour, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hopping off walls, doing a little, you know what I'm saying, trick shots and shit, but it's like, sometimes the mechanics from 2005 can get in the way of like how people would play, I guess, in, you know, 2026, you know? I just feel like it would really be cool to see them re-innovate the parkour. I feel Assassin's Creed fans, we might be back. I think we back. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, bro. I love Assassin's Creed so much. I just want them to be peak again.